Why do I hate myself? It's a really heartbreaking question that I'm sad to say I get more often than I would like. A lot of times we have built up different ideas about ourselves in our mind, and sometimes these ideas are positive and that's great, but when those ideas aren't positive, when those ideas are negative, they can push us down into different levels of lack of fulfillment, unhappiness, and even depression. Today, I'm going to talk about why some people get to the point where they really feel as though they hate themselves, but not just the causes. Understanding the cause will help us, but also 4 tried and true steps that if this describes you, if you feel hatred toward yourself, I'm going to give you these 4 steps today to start climbing out of that deep, dark hole. So if that's you, if this is landing for you, you're not alone and there is hope. So stick around and I'm going to give that to you in just a minute. Before we get there, I want you to check and see if you're a subscriber here. And if you're not, click that subscribe button and the bell so that you know when we drop videos like this to help you live the life that you deserve to live.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
Whether you identify with that sentiment of why do I hate myself, or whether you're just really hard on yourself and you kind of beat yourself up internally sometimes, this video is for you. I'm going to talk about the causes of self-hatred just a little bit. Understanding the cause will help us to reason the solution, but then I'm really going to go into the solution. So what I want you to do is get a pen and paper so that you can take notes. And if you don't have something to take notes with, then just open the comment section here and you can use that as your notepad. And then you can like this video. It'll be in your liked videos on YouTube. You can come back and look at your notes whenever you want. Everything works out for you, right? Okay, so first of all, why do people get to the point where they feel as though they hate themselves? Things happen in our lives that give us different impressions. So you and I could witness the same thing and come away with different impressions. It's the way that our minds translate what's going on in the outside world. Well, a lot of time when we're growing up, especially when we make it to school and we're in organized classrooms, if you're wearing uniforms or anything like that, we're really taught to be like everybody else. And that's not what we're really supposed to be. So many different people exist because we all have unique traits, but we're really kind of taught that being different is bad. That's the root of why we talk down to ourselves, that something that's different about us or outside of the norm, even if it's just one thing that we did several years ago that we're remembering that's outside of the bounds of our normal character. If you're normally really honest or really reputable or really loyal and you had a moment or even a little era of not following that, we can carry that bad energy, that negative energy with us, and then it causes us to beat ourselves up. These beat up soundtracks, I call them your self-talk soundtrack. It's the things that you say to yourself in the background of going on every day. So for example, a lot of women have negative body self-image and they'll see other women who in their eyes are more attractive or more fit, and they'll say, ugh, well, you could never wear something like that, or oh, you'll never look like that, why can she do that and not me? And all these negative things that we say to ourselves, it really beats us up. It hurts our self-esteem, it hurts our confidence, and it creates negative patterns. We don't want those negative patterns. Those negative patterns fuel the self-talk, it gets worse, and we end up being our own worst enemy within our own heads without even taking any action. That causes stress and anxiety that you don't deserve. You deserve to live a better, happier, more fulfilled life. So the first thing that I want you to do, if you haven't been taking notes yet, I just want you to write down this little affirmation. I am different, and that is good. I'm different from you, and that's good because we don't need any carbon copies. One of my best friends has twins. They're 6 years old, and they're identical twins. Most people can't tell them apart. I can pretty easily now, but I spend a lot of time with them. I steal them from her a lot. And even those 2 little girls, they're identical, right? They grew up in the womb together. They've done everything together for their entire lives. And even those two people that the world calls identical couldn't be more different. So if even identical twins are different, then the things that are about you that are different than the other people around you are exactly how they're supposed to be. So write down, I am different and different is good. Just remind yourself that the reason that you exist is because you are beautifully unique and you have something beautifully unique to bring to this world. Okay, so what about these 4 steps on how to start the cycle of not hating yourself? First of all, I've got to tell you, this is not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to commit to this. I'm talking, you've heard before, you've heard me say it takes anywhere from 21 to 60 days to make or break a habit. So we're talking about a commitment here. This is a journey. It's every single day. Okay? It's every single day. And when you commit every single day, tomorrow's not going to be perfect. Heck, day 60 isn't going to be perfect. But you're going to be a little bit better than you were the day before, and that should be your goal. I just want to be the next best version of myself tomorrow. And then if you have a day where you step back and it's full of negative thoughts, you can say, okay, I learned a lot from today. I've got a lot of tools. Let's go forward into a happier tomorrow. And you can just start back up again. Okay, so don't beat yourself up for your own perceived weaknesses. That's just a little bonus one. Do you love how I give you bonus ones at the beginning? I just keep talking and I'm like, well, there's actually more than 4 steps, because you just got to understand that. Understand that it's a journey. That's not one of your steps, but that's just a basic understanding. All right, so all 4 steps that I'm about to give you have to do with breaking patterns. All those patterns we talked about, the negative self-talk pattern, the stress pattern, all of that you don't want, that is not serving you. We've got to break those patterns. We're not going to reprogram your mind. A lot of people say, oh, teach me how to reprogram my mind. We're not going to reprogram it. We're going to reframe it. Okay? So by breaking these patterns, we're going to reframe everything, because you're not bad. You're not negative. We just need to tweak. Just tweak. Have you ever had a doorknob? There's a doorknob in my house that gets loosened really easily, and I keep a screwdriver really close to it because I'm always just like tightening it because it gets on my nerves when it's loose. It's just a little tweak to make it feel right, and that's what you need to. All right, so get out your pen and paper, or get out the your thumbs for the comment section here. Start taking some notes. There are 4 things. I'm going to tell you what each of the 4 things is, and then we're going to dive into the first one's journaling. The second one's affirmation. The third one is having a community. And the 4th one is getting accountability in line. Okay, so first, journaling. I don't mean that you have to write pages and pages and pages every single day. I have a very, very simple journaling assignment for you. In the morning, when you wake up, I want you to journal 2 things. The first thing that I want you to do is journal 1 thing that you're grateful for. Here is your format for your sentence. I am so happy and grateful that... fill in the blank. It can be something as simple as I have soft sheets, there's air conditioning here, I'm alive for another day, the sun is shining, the rain is falling, whatever you want to be thankful for. Something huge, something tiny. It doesn't matter. Write that 1 little sentence, and then I want you to close your eyes and ask yourself the question, what is 1 word that I want to be today? Is it happy? Is it resilient? Is it calm? Anything, any quality that you want to focus on. That gratitude point trains your mind to think positively. And the focal word trains you to have a place to come back to. So if you meet a difficult moment in your day, you can say, all right, well, how can I be this word? So I want you to have that sentence. I'm so happy and grateful that blank. And today I want to be blank. Today I want to be purposeful. Today I want to be inspiring. Whatever the word is that you choose. And then just close your journal and leave it beside your bed. Super, super easy, right? I'm not asking you to do a whole bunch of writing. You can do more. But a lot of people, when I say journaling, they're like, ugh. So super easy. I'm going to get around any of your complaints. I'll figure out a way to make it work for you. All right. So number 2 was affirmations. We have a whole playlist here on YouTube with different recorded guided sessions, meditations, and a lot of affirmations. You need to check out the links in the video description below for some of our affirmations, and there also should be a link right up here on this video right now. If you click it, you'll pop off this video, but you'll pop into our affirmations playlist. So go and check out that playlist. Find some affirmations that speak to you. Maybe it's self-confidence. Maybe it's healthy communication affirmations that you need. Listen to those recordings. They're 10 minutes long. You can do them as a meditation sitting still with your eyes closed, repeating them to yourself, or you can just let them play in the background while you're getting ready. Let them play really loudly while you're in the shower, as long as you can hear in the shower or as you're cooking your breakfast or whatever. And say them to yourself. You know, I am resilient. I am happy. These I am statements. Let's think about this. You make a lot of I am statements, usually when you're upset with yourself. I am blank, and it's a negative word. Not good enough, not thin enough, not smart enough. All we're doing exactly what you're doing all day long. You don't have it wrong. You're just putting the wrong word after I am. When you make an I am declaration, it's really important. You're telling your subconscious mind what you are. So if you fill in that blank with a negative word, you're going to be that thing. If you fill in that blank with a positive word and start training yourself to do so, you're going to be that thing. So let's replace the negative with the positive and just do that at least 10 minutes of affirmations. I have several clients that say that they just listen to them on a continual loop for hours. Do that if that's what works for you. So number 1, journaling. Number 2, affirmations. And number 3 is community. You need a tribe that understands you. A lot of people who have this self-hatred, this really bad habit, come to me and they say, yeah, well, my family or my friends or the people around them aren't supporting their positive mindset journey. So guess what, Buttercup? You need to get some better people around you or some higher vibe people around you. Now, I want you to check out the video description again for this because we have a tribe and you are invited to join, and it's absolutely free. I'm there, the other Guild coaches are there, and there are thousands of people around the world who are on this positive mindset journey. So what does that mean? Who cares? If you have people around you who understand the path that you're on and understand the challenges that you're facing, they can encourage you. And wouldn't it feel good just to have some personal encouragement? I would love to encourage you. So allow me to personally encourage you and join our Gilded tribe. Again, follow that link and you can join it right now. And number 4, you need accountability. And the only way to really have good accountability is to get a coach and a mentor. Now, look at your screen. There's a website up at the bottom of your screen right now. It's Schedule Guild. If you'd like to talk with me about whether it's right for you to work with us at Guild, you can go and make an appointment there, and I would be delighted to meet with you and discuss it. But if Guild isn't the right place for you, if I'm not the right coach for you, or one of our other coaches isn't the right coach for you, get one. Get one who really understands you. Get one whose vibe you just really can drink in, because you have to have that person that you've invested in to truly give you accountability. Your friends and your family cannot be that person for you because they have skin in the game. They serve another role. And so there's going to be a certain place where they're going to back off when it comes to holding you accountable. You've probably been in this situation where you've had a friend and you're like, oh, he or she really shouldn't do this. I mean, I can see things that they're not seeing because I have that third-party perspective. I'm just going to butt out of it because I don't want her or him to be angry with me. People are doing that with you as well. So get a coach and get a mentor, because that person is in it for you. They're in it for your best interest. Even if in the moment you don't want to hear the thing that they have to tell you, but they can see that it's in your best interest in the long run, they'll give that to you. And that is the medicine that you need to overcome this pattern of self-hatred. You are a beautiful, wonderful, unique soul who deserves to love yourself as much as I love you and more. And I don't even know you yet. So please Let's go on this journey together so that you can love yourself as much as perfect strangers are loving you from afar. If this video has helped you at all, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you liked it. And also, do check and see if you're a subscriber here. If not, click that subscribe button and the bell so you know when we drop a video to help you live a happier, more connected, and fulfilled life.